just to explain something, why did I tag maximum RD? Halloween tag maximum RD? Because the guy has a great sense of humor, and because I know he doesn't do any tag videos, but I'm tagging him anyway. It seems I can persuade him to come out of his shell and do some Halloween tagging back to some others. I mean, come on, it's Halloween, but if you don't want to do it, that's all right.
Damn you. Fine. Hello folks, Rob aka Maximum RD here, replying to Mr. Mark Vergeer's Halloween tag. Alright, let's do this. Fine. I thought maybe, I considered maybe trying to do a Halloween related or horror related type voice, but I didn't think it would fit too well. I kind of thought maybe like an Igor kind of thing, like, yes, master, very good, master, what would you like me to do, master? And then I thought, no. And then what else? Other horror voices I could reply in. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the typical ghoul type voice, kind of like, hello, this is the ghoul speaking. I'm responding to a Halloween tag. But no, I decided against that too. So anyways, let's get to it. Favorite snack to eat whilst watching the horror flick? I can't really give you a favorite. I'm an eater. I like to eat. One look at my gut and people will know that. So I can't really say I have a favorite snack while watching horror movies or even movies in general. Because of course there's, the great old standby, popcorn, salted, buttered, But, I mean, really, I could be having beef jerky. I could be eating all various kinds of candy bars, treats, maybe Glossette peanuts, something like that. But yeah, pretty much anything goes. Don't really have a favorite. I recall eating everything from nachos and cheese to drinking a beer, which is always an added fun for any type of viewing you're doing. So yeah, that's that. Pretty much a variety. My favorite horror icon? Yeah, that's a pretty tough one. I mean, Freddy Krueger, awesome, right? He's just great. Funny and scary. Then there's, of course, Jason Voorhees. I like his style. He's slow, he takes his time. He's a man of few words. Gotta like that, But I think overall, one that stuck in my head and comes off as one of the most scariest would probably be Pinhead from Hellraiser. That guy, he's just always so calm, almost, classy in a horrific kind of way. You see him and you're in trouble if you're seeing Pinhead, right? And also I just like how he's so calm and just enjoys the pain so much. You gotta love him. He's a class act in horror as far as I'm concerned. So I'd say Pinhead. Favorite horror soundtrack music? Yeah, I gotta say, as soon as I think of a horror movie, I hear the theme from Halloween in my head automatically. That's just one of those things. That to me was one of the. It's a simple little tune, but it just sticks in your head right away, and some good gory carnage is coming up as soon as you start to hear that. So I'd say yeah, the theme from Halloween. My favorite horror game. Well, many of you already know. It's not hard. The Resident Evil series. I love them. I love them ever since I got scared by the skinless dog that jumped through the window. Scared the hell out of me. I've been a Resident Evil. I dare even say fanboy, as much as I hate to use that term. Love Resident Evil. So that's definitely my favorite game. Looks like I jumped ahead here one. My favorite movie. Favorite horror movie. Yeah, that's really tough. Again, so many greats, so many to choose from. I'd say the Evil Dead movies, you know, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, probably because there's nothing else like them, and Ash is just kick-ass. He's funny, but you know, you can kind of relate to him, like, as opposed to all these other horror movies. Not to say that it's realistic, but it's almost like he's just a normal average guy who finds himself in ridiculous circumstances, and he has his own way of dealing with it, right? And you gotta love all his taglines and quips that and little short things that he says, just to you know, like, give me some sugar, baby, and, you know, things like that. I just love it. It's very Duke Nukem-ish, although Duke Nukem obviously borrowed from him, I would think. But yeah, that's my 5. So that's it. There's my Halloween tag response. And just to know, I am dragging some of my favorite people that I subscribe to with me, because if I'm doing this tag response thing, then I'm dragging some of my favorite guys with me. Who? Well, let's take a look. Good. Still got some time here. I'll show you as I speak their names. Oh. The Vintage Video Game Geek. Because he's funny, I like his style, and he's just an all-around nice guy, cool dude. Vintage Video Game Geek. Next. Here's a fellow you know. No, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, although you might be fooled to think so if you heard him. Good old MNC 122703, master of impersonations. And I've noticed in a few of his videos, he obviously is into this kind of thing, horror genre. He's got some great, I've heard some great horror soundtracks playing in the background in some of his videos. Even I had to ask them what some of them were. So I'm sure always an interesting and funny, entertaining response from him. So MNC 122703, you're up. Definitely. Mr. Steve Benway. Oh yeah, you know what I have to say about Mr. Benway. Just kidding. No, he's a great guy, very funny, like his videos, and hope he replies with this Halloween tag. This fellow, MN12 Bird. MN12 Bird. Haven't seen I don't see a whole lot from him lately, but he's also, he's a fellow Canadian. It's always cool, and I like him. I like his style, and I like his videos, and hoping you respond, Mr. MN12 Bird. Another cool dude, Sinister Moon. Sinister Moon. Yeah. Again, he hasn't put up too much lately, but anytime he does, it's always interesting. Fun guy, like him. Good style. Great videos. Gets to the point, down to earth. I like to see a response from Sinister Moon. And last but not least, oh, sorry, I already said him. The Vintage Video Game Geek. That's it. MNC, Steve Benway, MN12, Sinister Moon, and the Vintage Video Game Geek. I call upon you! And that's it. Bye for now.